Welcome to a special edition of the No Limits Life podcast. Today it's just the two of us, myself and my amazing co-host Ken. We're not interviewing a guest this time, but instead we're diving deep into a topic that's core to everything we stand for here on the show. Don't just build your body, build your mind and shape your character. This quote came out of my own personal journey, from the gym to the boardroom and into the world of personal transformation. Too often, we focus on the surface, on how we look, but strength without substance is like a house with no foundation. So Ken, what does this quote really stir up for you?
I think a lot of people, especially with social media nowadays, they see everybody looking good, and you only see them at their best moments, right? Guys on stage, if they're in bodybuilding, or women on stage, that's when they look their absolute best and they feel terrible at that point. They're so depleted. It's a terrible time for them, but they look beautiful. And to me, the mind, it's actually more important in my opinion I'll just talk about me, than my body, because yes, I want to be, I want to be in good shape. I really want to feed my mind. So even after school, after I was done with college, I still want to learn. I don't want to just stop. I want to keep growing, because the more I learn, the more I grow, the more I realize I know so little about so very much, and I just want to keep learning. One
of the things that I've discovered, is that, and I even write about it in my first book, Mind Over Body, the mind or the body is the servant of the mind. And without the mind, you can't do anything. When people look at others in the gym, they call them gym rat, I disagree with that, because the gym rat is at the gym doing what the gym rat needs to be doing to be healthy. So the one who's calling him gym rat is actually not the one who's doing what needs to be done.
Usually that's the case, yeah.
And that's, a very, it's a stereotype that people have for bodybuilder, or hence, when we really think about it, Ken, bodybuilder, what does it mean? Build your body.
Right.
So anybody who's in the gym, working out, lifting weight, is a bodybuilder. I don't care if you're a doctor, a president, the Pope, or whoever who is lifting weight is a bodybuilder. So giving them that stereotype of, muscle head, gym rat, all of these things, there's no such a thing. Because from the minute the person thought about going to the gym to the minute they finish their workout, they use their mind.
So do you think there's such a thing as a mind builder?
That too. A mind builder. What does a mind builder really is? Think about it. The person who builds their mind.
Right.
Okay? Who keeps their mind sharp to activity, to reading, to puzzle solving, to...
I hate puzzles.
Traveling, to everything that is done to keep your mind sharp, building your money.
You know what I love doing? It sounds weird, but I love going to the library.
Oh, I'd love to go to the library too.
I love it. It's once free. A week. Everything there is free.
I'm there once a week, and the reason I go there is because I like writing in the spirit of, you have all these authors, alive or passed on, that are there. The energy of all these authors really fills me with inspiration, and I can write. I usually block a room for myself and for 2 or 3 hours and just delve into writing and to reading and everything else.
I think I read a statistic not too long ago that I think it's only 3 to 5% of the whole United States population has a library card, and it's free.
How many?
3%.
Yeah. Why is that, do you think?
First of all, I think people aren't. You always talk about awareness, teach awareness, right? I don't think people are aware of, they forget about the library. When you're done with school, I go to the library, I study, but when you're out of school, part of your taxes pay for this beautiful library. And it's beautiful. It's filled with books. It's got tapes. It's got DVDs. It's all free.
It's got everything to feed your mind, to educate you.
Even entertainment.
And how about laziness of the mind? maybe people are too lazy to go to the library.
I guess.
They have to, So I get to
magazines.
I get to go to the library. The way they think about it is, I have to go to the library. I get to go to the library.
You write your books there, which is amazing.
Yeah, both of my books are there.
So, and think about that. Even if so many people work out of their home now, out of offices. If you need to get away because your kids are making noise, your dog's barking, the neighbor's dog's barking, whatever, go to the library, right?
Yeah, it's a sanctuary. I think,
It is a sanctuary, I agree.
My home, Ken, is a nurturing place. I avoid doing too much work there, and it's a sanctuary for me. And the library is a place where it's another sanctuary where I feed my mind. The gym is another sanctuary where I go to feed my body,
a good analogy
build my
right
body.
there.
So we have sanctuaries. We make those little sanctuaries, and we have those rituals. So here's another thing that I'd like you to understand, and I'm sure you do understand, but people who are watching or listening is when you transcend the word routine into the word ritual, you add a spiritual aspect to it. So you no longer have to do things, but you get to do them. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? When you think about routine, you start thinking about I have to. When you start thinking about have to, ego gets in the way. When ego gets in the way, there's 50% chance you're not going to do it.
Right.
Okay? But when you think about ritual, it comes from the heart. You get to do this because it makes you whole. It's feeding your soul. So when you create sanctuaries for everything that you do, from the minute you wake up in the morning, you have a morning ritual with meditation, visualization, whatever you're doing, prayer. And then you have a exercise ritual, okay? And then you have reading and working rituals. And then even, you know what? I can even call sleep a ritual. So when you think about
so many people take sleep for granted. They don't realize how important that is for your mind.
I think
keep you
people
healthy.
do. I think people do realize, not intellectually, that sleep is important because they feel like crap during the day if they're not sleeping well.
Right.
So they do realize.
Right.
But they don't understand the ramifications of poor sleep.
What about meditating? Because I didn't believe in meditating.
No, meditation
until recently.
Meditation is just building your state of awareness, your consciousness, and
is that good for your mind?
Absolutely. Meditation has so many benefits, health benefits, but the biggest benefit of meditation is to building your awareness.
Right.
You're now more aware of what needs to be done. You're now more aware of how you feel. You're now more aware before you open your mouth and hurt somebody. You're more. So it allows you to step away from getting in trouble. So when you meditate, whether it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and 10, 20, you build that state of awareness. It's not woo-woo. It's not a religious thing. Meditation is something that exists since, we have existed.
I just never understood it until recently. I mean, I'm 62, and it took me 60 years to figure it out. Because I read books about it. I just never understood it.
I'm sure that at one point or another in your life, you found yourself in a position where you were still and thinking. It's ironic because when tragedy hit or something happened to us, we react and we angry, and when the storm calms down, we found an instance of peace, a moment where we completely peaceful, whether it's in your car, at home, where you're like at peace. Even if you didn't know what meditation was before or you didn't practice meditation, I am sure you felt it. I'm sure you got into a moment of stillness where you felt the moment, where everything was clear, everything made sense. So again, meditation, when you build a sanctuary and you practice meditation, you build awareness, you create awareness, and other, of course, health benefits.
So what have you noticed about people that only focus on the physical goals versus mental goals?
I don't think people just focus on physical. It's impossible. just because it's impossible to just focus on one thing. You know, we have 24 hours, and we have over 30,000 thoughts, and so many choices to make, and I don't think one can only focus on the physical. If people are spending more time thinking about their body, I would say that maybe there's an obsession there that needs to be taken care of, because obsession is not really conducive to your health and well-being. When you're obsessed, you are using time and energy doing something that shouldn't be taken to that level.
So do you still personally read a lot, or do you listen to podcasts, watch podcasts?
So
where do you get your knowledge?
Like, my rituals, are basic but important to me. I wake up in the morning, and the first thing I do is enter meditation, practice my meditation.
For how long would you say?
Deep breathing. I don't time.
Okay.
To me, it's peace that I'm seeking, and it's that moment where I seek clarity.
So will you meditate until you're peaceful?
The peacefulness sets in right away.
Okay.
When you take a few deep breaths, and maybe it's because I'm experienced.
I have noticed breathing. My meditation is breathing. I focus on my breathing. It helps.
So deep breathing exercise allows you to enter the present moment, and that's what the goal of meditation is. But when you stay there for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, there's something that's happening. You now enter a complete state of peace, like we said, and calm. And sometimes you want to stay there. I once meditated for over 3 hours. I was in the Mauritius Island, and beautiful island. It's 30 hours flight from here. It's incredible. It's in
I think you've been everywhere, Nordine.
I have. It's in the Indian Ocean. It's near Madagascar. And I finished the talk. It must have been 7 o'clock in the evening. I had dinner, and around 10, I couldn't sleep because I was thinking about some things. And then there was the time change from Tucson to it was 12 hours change, and the ocean was like basically 30 seconds away from my bungalow. So I walked there, and there's an inviting boulder that invited me to sit on.
Is this like 10 o'clock at night?
It's at 10, 11.
Okay.
And the sky was so starry. I mean, thousands of stars. And you could hear the
ocean.
The ocean. And I was like, I entered meditation in 10 seconds.
Wow.
And something extraordinary happened. I felt so blissful that at one point, my mind started to freak me out. My ego started to say, maybe you're paralyzed, because I couldn't feel my body anymore. Just my mind. I felt I was, like I said, in a blissful moment where you do not want to get back to this chaotic
So are
world.
your eyes open or shut?
My eyes were closed, and I was just gone to another, world. And my ego got me out of it and said, I think you're paralyzed. So I got scared. And when ego entered and fear entered, you no longer meditated.
So this is 3 hours later.
Over 3 hours.
Wow. I've never meditated that long.
It was, when I was done, there was 1:30 in the morning.
Did you feel rested when you came out of it?
Beyond rested.
Wow.
And the time. There was no time. There was no time and space.
Wow,
There was no time. So for those who are listening, meditation takes you to another world. It takes you away from the hustle, the bustle, the chaotic world of what you are doing. You're detaching yourself. You still engage in this world, of course, but you're detaching, yourself from all these negativity, all this noise.
Do you talk about meditation in any of your books?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
because I think a lot of people that are listening, I'm going to guess, I bet you 80 or 90% of them have never even tried to meditate, and if they did, they weren't even sure if they were doing it right.
Well, I think meditation has a taboo, sort of.
To me, it was hocus pocus.
Yeah. And that's those who don't understand meditation, who never done it, call it that.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It was to me.
It's not.
I just thought, that's for the gurus.
And I think I think we're better now than 10 years ago or 20 years ago, and meditation is now. Most of my clients, CEOs, celebrities.
Do you teach them how to do it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They use meditation, and I've met presidents who, before talks, they went and meditated.
So CEOs of companies.
Absolutely.
So they don't think it's hocus pocus?
No, absolutely not. The ones who are the people who think that meditation is hocus pocus, they either extremely religious, and even in religion, meditation there's such a thing as meditation.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah,
part of the prayers and ritual, and so many people I work with, and the majority of people I know meditate.
Emilio, do you meditate? That's great.
Yeah, no.
Would you say prayer is meditation?
So I describe prayer as a state when you're able to put yourself in a state where you're not fighting your mind. You let it come. Your thoughts are part of you, and you're able to just come back to the present. Okay, when you can connect to your breath, connect to the present moment, and are not fighting your thoughts, you enter meditation.
Well, I'm a really good reader of body language, right? And the way people react facially and with their eyes. I swear to God, when I tell them I meditate, if I say something about that, their eyes almost always glaze over. It's almost like, oh God, here he comes. And then I just drop it because I can just see that they don't really believe in it or want to talk about it. So I just let it go. But I swear, I think it's most people just don't meditate.
Why let it go? I mean, you could be, maybe you're called upon to teach them that. I mean, don't you think that's I
get the weirdness feeling, like they're like, oh, this.
Yeah, but they shouldn't. Again, then you see, this is another problem with you are fighting your own ego. So why don't you celebrate the fact that somebody is probably seeking your help and to tell them and teaching them what meditation is.
Well, I'm going to try it, but when you hear that this Ken is a really weirdo because
don't try it, Ken. Don't try it. Just do it. There's no such thing. I'm going to do it.
And when you hear somebody saying this guy's really weird because all he talks about meditation.
And why do you even care about people thinking that you're weird?
Because of my ego.
So, again,
I have a big ego.
So again, Ken, let's go back to this notion of mind over muscle.
Yeah.
And most people that in bodybuilding, the professional bodybuilders, the ones who made it to the top, almost everyone I know speak at least 3 to 5 languages. They have several degrees and are successful.
So they're not just meatheads.
So
these are intellectual people.
That debunks this notion that muscleheads or gym rats are not intelligent.
Do a lot of athletes meditate? I know we're stuck on meditation, but I'm just curious because I just have such a hard time talking to people about it.
Michael Phelps does it. Muhammad Ali did it. Many top performers in Hollywood meditate because it's part of their ritual. It's about, again, this whole show, okay, the No Limits Life show is about creating harmony between the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual aspects of one's life. Only then, when you have that in harmony, will you be able to create abundance in your life, okay, and be a better person, I
remember you telling me it was about awareness, too.
Yeah,
because that awareness sticks in my head.
That's part of it, absolutely.
Yeah, and mind awareness. You got to be aware of your mind.
That's part of awareness. Whether it's awareness of mind, awareness of anything, awareness is part of who you are. And I think there are different levels of awareness. The one that tells you that you're about to get in trouble, the ones that tells you that you got in trouble, and the ones that tells you you're not in trouble. So, yes, again, awareness is important, and you get that when you meditate and you create that state of awareness when you do meditate.
Well, I need to be more. I need to always focus on what's here. This has to be healthy.
Yeah, you're too much in your head. You know, you're using.
My wife says that all the time.
You're using your head too much, and sometimes it helps to step away from our head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna wrap it up?
We're gonna wrap it up
So fast.
Yes, I think
Just
we
went
are
like that, so quickly.
limited in time here, and to those listeners and people who are watching, be aware and practice meditation if you can. If you cannot, then it's okay with us. Just take care of yourself. Till next time, thank you.
I just want to say real quickly, please, if you like this, if you like watching us, if you like listening to us, I would imagine a lot of you listen more than you even watch. But please subscribe, like, or share this with a friend, somebody that you think could benefit from it. And Nordine, thanks for being my buddy.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.